Hi everyone. Today's topic is Snowflake dynamic tables. So what are the dynamic tables in Snowflake and what is the usage of them? So dynamic tables are declarative data transformation pipelines in Snowflake that automatically refresh based on dependencies. So they combine the simplicity of use, the performance of materialized views, automatically managing incremental refreshes. So when we have something uh, dependency based on other view refresh or any other incremental refreshes. So it helps us a lot. Even you can use it in as part of the one depending on the other and other depending on the one more, right? So if we have anything like declarative, so the key concepts declarative is you define the desired result, not the transformation steps. Automatic refresh is Snowflake manages when and how to refresh. Incremental processing is only processes change data when possible. Suppose if we loaded the data an hour back and if your dynamic table refresh is refresh lag is one hour, so in that case for every 1 hour it get refreshed so automatically without having any manual intervention. So dependency tracking, so automatically tracks upstream table changes. Okay, so the simple example which we can discuss, if you see the practical code, right, how it looks like. So create or replace dynamic tables, the table name, target lag, you can mention warehouse. What is the warehouse? As it looks similar to the creation of your task. So as select the product IDs, all these information. So this one will get refreshed and this can go to the next one for as a dependency. Okay, so that is how it works. Let's go to the next one. So here if you see, I have created a table called raw sales, sale ID, product ID, customer ID, amount, and order date timestamp. So I'll show you in Snowflake itself. So some sample data, I'm pushing it out. So that is the example which I can show you. So here if you see the multi-level pipeline, declarative pipeline kind of, so base layer, so clean raw data. So it is, if you see the select from raw orders, we are taking it as order ID, customer ID, upper trim of product name as product name, quantity, price, order timestamp, and order ID is not null. So we are, imagine like this is like a cleaning the raw data. It runs for every 30 minutes. And the second layer, which is depending on the intermediate layer, which is aggregate by customer. So if you see here from clean orders, so what we have created here, the base layer is like clean underscore orders. So we are calling from clean orders and which is going to be run for every 1 hour. Okay, and which is like sum of the quantity into price as lifetime value, max of order timestamp. So basically we are actually doing the aggregated by customer. So the count of distinct order ID as total orders and sum of quantity into price as lifetime value and max and last order date from clean orders by group by customer ID. So this is how you can call the first one and you can get this table refreshed. And the final layer, which is customer segmentation. So this is actually going to come from the dynamic table customer metrics. So in the from, if you see, so customer metrics, we are going to use it. So this is going to be refreshed for every 2 hours. So this is how you can, if you can see here, right? So the layer wise, the dependencies, everything you can set it up using dynamic table. So let us see one sample example. Okay, so I am creating a dynamic table. Uh, First of all, we'll use this in database test. So this is the table which I have shown as part of the initial discussion, and we are going to load the data. So a dynamic table, if you see the create or replace the dynamic table, sales underscore summary, target like equal to 1R, warehouse, and then compute warehouse. So as select of this one. So if you see this, right, dynamic table is created. So dynamic. Okay, so this one is created and the refresh mode is incremental. What we have created, everything is here. So this is how you can create your dynamic tables. And as I shown, you can put the dependencies also from one dynamic table to other. Based on the refresh of one table, other can be referred and even refreshed. So you can use it for your downstream applications as well. So this is a very sample dynamic table creation and usage of this dynamic table creation using Snowflake. So you can do much more debugging, and thanks for watching.